Hello and welcome to another Wednesday vlog. A shorter episodes that end up on both YouTube and the Bracken Outdoors podcast, and are just my shorter ramblings on life, business and philosophy as a woodland leader, someone who teaches forest school, bushcraft and conservation sessions in the great outdoors in woodlands. So join me as we wander through the woods. So I have been producing YouTube videos for many years, but it is now been a year since I really committed to it. It's been about a year since I decided last January that I would commit to producing at least one video a week. And if we take averages, I definitely accomplished that with well more than 52 videos produced over the year. There were a couple of weeks here and there where I missed the big Saturday video, but I had these shorter videos added into the rotation that made up for it. So it has been a year of video production. This means that every week, pretty much, I have got in front of a camera and made something for you guys. And that has been really great experience, and I've been loving the feedback. It's great to see so many new subscribers and people are interested in this space, and the space is really starting to develop. And yeah, but anyone out there who's looking to make a New Year's goal, consistency is a great one to choose. Just choose something small, make it consistent, and keep doing it, and you will achieve big things. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the progress, but it has come back in unexpected ways as well. So I think producing all of these videos has made me a better instructor and leader. Because when you get in front of the camera for something like this, in front of the camera, in front of the microphone, and you're talking about a subject, you need to have a certain amount of thought that goes into the process. You need to be able to describe certain concepts as simply as possible and communicate effectively. And while I still have far to go, I think being able to stand up in front of this camera time and time again, I've gotten better at organizing my thoughts. This isn't something that comes naturally to me, being able to talk effectively about a subject. I have all of these ideas and concepts going around and systems going around in my mind, but I struggle to express them. And this has really improved. So now I'm able to stand up in front of people and talk about a subject and not disappear off into the weeds or struggle with all the ums and ers and everything else that comes with it. I can just deliver the content and the information that people need as succinctly as possible. But that's not all. The speaking element and the instruction element is part of the whole thing. There's also a significant element of being able to break down concepts. So when I produce a video, I first set out, as I've talked about a lot, start out with what I want this video to achieve, what I want people to get out of it. And then I can work backwards from there. And this means that I go through the process and go, okay, what is the best way to present this concept that engages people, that is simple and easy to understand, is replicable in a wide variety of situations and presents the information in a way that is understood. So with my knot tying videos, there's a lot of thought into there. So first I introduce the knot, and talk about why you would even want to consider watching the rest of the video. Then I move on to showing the knot in action, so you get a broad overview of where we're going. And then I break it down slowly, bit by bit, stopping at each point, making sure each point is understood before moving on to the next one. And I've discovered this is a fantastic way to teach multiple concepts. You start off with the broad overview, you start off with the why, then you move on to the structure, the system that you're employing, and then finally you end up with that granular detail where you go right into the components and that need to be put together to create that skill, or to build that item, or whatever. So it's a really good to get out and plan these things, and this has bled over into my professional practice, into the individual sessions. I now have a clear idea. It's almost like I've been able to give it a dry run through talking to you guys on the camera, and then when it comes to me actually delivering a session, I know exactly what I'm going to talk about. I know exactly how I'm going to phrase it and approach it, and I've already investigated a number of different angles to try and find the one that engages people best. So I thoroughly believe that this year of videos has made me a better bushcrafter, has made me a better instructor, and has also made me a better learner. I've had to learn things properly, because when you put things out on the internet, you will quickly find out if you have something wrong, and that's great. I mean, it's all part of the development process. I will not say that I'm perfect. If I do something wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong. If I have the wrong idea about something and someone presents a very well argued case against it, I'll change my system, and through that I'll develop and I'll grow, and I'll be able to create a better learning system for myself and be able to pass it on. And I think this has stood me in good stead and will continue to help me grow. So I don't plan on stopping the videos here. I'm going to be carrying on with the same format. I plan to have those two videos. So there's Wednesday vlog, the Saturday longer video, longer form content. And I hope to continue engaging with you guys. There's plenty more coming out. You'll probably see a lot more of the stuff that I'm getting up to and the courses that I'm putting out on the channel over the coming months. And this is all stuff that I have invested time and energy into that I hope will provide value. So if you have enjoyed this video or this episode, do let me know. You can, if you're listening on the podcast, the email address, or anyway, if you have a question, if you have a comment, if you have a suggestion, send it over to info@brackenoutdoors.com. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, if you need any help with anything, I am here. Just drop me a line and we'll have a chat. And if you're on YouTube, then let me know in the comments how you're getting on with everything, what you are looking to do this next year. I'd love to hear from you. And then I'll say, until next time, make the most of every day. I'll see you in the next video.